I'm Brandon Cabral, and this is the owner's training for DOAS-1. So it's 100% makeup air. So we're not returning everything, we're exhausting everything. In here is your electrical cabinet. This is where you're going to have all your supply fan VFDs and your access to them, as far as reading your screens and your exhaust VFDs. You have a touchscreen, which we're working on right now. The touchscreen's having an issue, but you will be able to access the controller through that touchscreen. Once I have that taken care of, I will bring you guys up and show you a little more of that. Basically, this is where all your controls are for the fans, and these are all individual cooling controllers. So that's where your condensing unit controllers are going to be for each circuit of the cooling. Again, it's 100% outside air, so we're going to be exhausting down this way. Filter rack. You're going to have grease ports in there for your fans, these two doors. We're going to rotate around the back here. Outside air dampers. And that's where your flow station for your outside air is as well, right in here. Exhaust in here, and we're exhausting here. So basically, everything that we're bringing out of the building, out this way, I believe this is just access to that exhaust side, as well as,
that's the fans.
Yeah, this getting to your exhaust fan. We have your filter rack here for your supply.
Both filter racks? Is it
This
primary and
two,
secondary?
yeah. And your VFDs are in here as well.
Yep.
So to take those filters out, you can kind of see the little rings around them.
Yeah.
It's literally just a pull, turn, and pull it out. It's pretty straightforward.
All right.
Quite a little bit of suction there.
A little bit.
These are going to be, if you want to wrap around this way, so everybody can kind of get in here. These are going to be your heat burners.
As far as it opens, 90 degrees.
And then you have two more up here, except I'm not really that tall. It's 2 stages per burner with a Honeywell Max Control. So one burner is modulating, the other one's 2-stage, I believe. You have a big transformer down here, which controls power to it, to your burners. If you have any issues with burners not getting power or anything like that, and you notice your boards aren't running all lit up, you can look at the transformer and see if anything's tripped on those.
24 volts?
What's that?
Is it 24 volts?
I think it's 120 and 24. You have your wiring diagrams over there too.
Oh, you're good. Suck it in.
I guess we can stop here.
Yep.
You have 4 circuits of cooling. VFD compressors or modulating compressors. 2 stages each. Pretty straightforward. Condensers that I believe they're microchannel. Yep, microchannel condenser coils. So cleaning the coils, pretty much just hose them down. No need for any chemical or product or anything like that. They tend to deteriorate the aluminum.
Okay.
So just good pressure water, push all the stuff out, and then also down through the top. I believe these are ECM condenser fans. Condenser fans are ECM. So, I mean, getting up to them is kind of a pain in the butt, but yeah, checking those is a little more in depth.
Yeah.
So
yeah, usually just climb on the top and look, but they didn't put a ladder access on this, huh?
yeah, no.
That might not be a bad thing to add. Sweet. Oh,
These are the VFDs.
they're all in alarm.
Yeah, because they're all off.
Cooling startup to occur in the spring.
Yeah.
Whenever we get a low, basically.
Mm-hmm.
Whenever the
Yeah, 22 degrees is a little
yeah.
tough.
Yeah.
Some low suction issue. There's a lot of ice in there.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll leave that one closed.
Come up here and open the door.
Those are the VFDs for the compressors.
Yep.
I mean, same thing as any other VFD, pretty much. I believe it's one stage to 50%, and then it brings the next stage on, and that's how it modulates. Right.
So you actually have 8 modulating stages total. Yeah.
Right. So instead of running 1 to 100, instead of
3,
running
4,
right.
5, 6. Okay.
And I think Annex Air does do a lead lag where they'll switch off the first circuit.
on hours.
Yeah.
Okay.
So you'll try to do equal balancing so one stage doesn't get all the runtime.
Yep. Because in this part of the country, there's a lot of that.
Exactly.
Yes.
Then the ECM fans should modulate based on head pressure. So they'll speed up as they need to.
Like I said before, a lot of this is going to be serviced by the contractor that holds the warranty. So we're just going to really be boots on the ground to say, oh crap, a bird flew. There's a hole in it. Get somebody here now. That kind
Right.
of
I don't think there's going to be anything too crazy like that.
a fan that goes, climb up top. His fan's not spinning.
Right.
Yes.
ECM motors are a little more difficult to troubleshoot than your old standard.
But if they're not running, like
Right,
it should be running. So 4 running, the second one's not. Yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly. I mean, they should have manual reset low pressures and high pressures, I believe.
Yep. What about free stats? Any free stats on this unit?
There's no chilled water. It's all DX cooling, so
Okay.
we shouldn't have any coils to protect with freezing.
That'll be the manual reset he's talking about. It'll be low suction.
Right.
Just on the compressor side, yeah.
We have a pressure switch here.
Yeah.
And this is an automatic reset on the suction.
What about static? Any static
Yep.
resets?
Inside that electrical panel. Hold on. Yeah.
So they're not inside the unit, inside the electrical panel instead?
There might be inside the supply for a high.
High static.
Right.
I don't see any boxes on the outside or anything. Oh, there it is. Yeah.
We have a static here, and then
you have inside. Okay.
they are inside.
Yeah, and then there's some in there too. Because stuff that happens is the power goes out, and when it goes out, it causes sometimes the static to drop or whatever, and it causes a trip. We just need to know where they are.
Perfect.
Yep. Okay.
And we have a little light here too.
Okay. All right. Outside air?
That looks like a reference.
You said ice on it. So if it's outside there, it's telling you. It's cold as hell now.
No, I think it's a static reference.
Oh, okay. Yeah, because you said it's right inside the door, so it makes sense.
Yeah.
Okay.
So it knows what 0 is.
It should actually be tipped down so the water doesn't go in and
Chip in. Yeah, so the discharge high and low are on this side right here.
Okay.
And then mirror image on the other side.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't even know that this was energy recovery.
Yeah.
So there's an energy recovery wheel apparently. That obviously instead of wasting the energy of the heat that we're exhausting from the space, we're picking that back up through the energy recovery wheel, putting that back in the supply stream, so we don't have to heat as much necessarily. Same thing, that energy wheel, I'm not sure if this is direct drive or on a belt, but
Those belts to change suck.
it's
I
on
have a
direct
huge one
drive.
down the street, and the belt's like.
So it is direct drive.
That's even better.
Should grease every 6 months.
Okay. Part of the maintenance plan. All right.
Beautiful.
Yeah, the actual motor's on the
Yeah.
Yeah, in general, nothing too outrageous, just pretty normal stuff. It's a packed unit, though.
Right.
It has a lot of features, but nothing too unique.
On the JCI side, is it going to be a run enable and it runs, or do we have control of device?
Run enable, and then it runs, and then we have 1,000 set points that we'll go over, but
Okay.
You'll be able to basically manipulate this thing however you want.
All
I
right.
don't think there's anything that you want this out.
You guys are writing everything?
Yeah.
Beautiful.
Last I talked to Dave, I think there might be some sequencing with the compressors
Okay.
for the cooling.
Yep.
Just some
Internal sequencing.
some whatever you want to call it.
Okay.
Objectives, some safety stuff like that. But
Yep.
other than that, we tell what to do. The only one we don't tell what to do is the little guy.
Yeah. Okay.
Excellent. Any questions? Pretty straightforward.
That's it. Yeah.
Excellent.
Annex here does a pretty good job. Like, if there's equipment inside a cabinet, there should be a schematic or a wiring diagram on that door. They're pretty good at that.
Yeah.
So that'll at least maybe help to decide your call scenario.
Yep.
Do we call someone? Do we troubleshoot?
Yes.
Excellent.